Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Lori from Tiori, and welcome back to another episode of Locked Heart, and things are getting crazy. Without thinking, I jumped up and ran towards Gold's room, ignoring Royal's protest. Gold sat in her usual place, her lovely blue eyes staring at me expectantly. She still looked so beautiful and surreal. I swallowed hard, and with trembling hands, I placed the locket around her neck. A golden light embraced her and quickly surged out towards the rest of the room. I blinked a few times as the light blinded me. As my vision cleared, I saw a beautiful young woman standing in front of me. Gold! Are you? Thank you so much, Miss Aura, for giving back my heart. Aura, what do you think you're... Royal stopped when he saw her. His face was a mixture of surprise and joy upon seeing that Gold was human again. More loud footsteps followed Royal, and soon everyone had piled into the room. What was that like just now? Gold smiled sweetly at everyone, tears streaming down her cheeks. Aw, Gold. Everyone, I'm back. Gold rushed to her family, and all of them wrapped her in a tight embrace. My heart burst with happiness while I watched the family reunite. Their curse was finally lifted. A few days have passed since Gold became human again. The house has been bustling with activity since then. They've been trying to catch up after all those years not being able to speak with her. There had apparently been a conflict between Sol and Dion that I wasn't aware of, but now that Gold was there, they were able to settle it for her sake. Things were finally back to normal, and it wouldn't be long before everyone found out that the Deluxe curse had been lifted. I smiled on the contentment as I watched them interact with each other, laughing and crying over afternoon tea. I was so glad that their nightmare was over and that they could go on with their lives at last. A sudden sadness swept over me. Of course, we have to return back home. That meant I had to go on with my life as well. I didn't have any reason to stay here any longer. As I finished placing a few more desserts on the table, I caught sight of Royal smiling at Gold. Come on, no, don't let me look at the words. My chest felt heavy as I recalled how hard I attempted to get him to laugh. Yet, Gold's mere presence was enough to make him smile genuinely. It was something only she could do. I bit my lip. It was as though I was so far away from them now that Gold has come back. Then again, I was an outsider here in the first place. I reached for my chest, still an aching feeling of jealousy to go away. Royal's eyes met mine. I gave him the best smile I could muster before turning to the room, leaving the room, emptying the platter in the tow. I was walking down the hall when I heard Royal call for me. Aura! I stopped and looked and took a deep breath before facing him. What is it? Did I do something wrong again? I tried to sound like I was joking. It would have worked if only my voice hadn't cracked. Is something bothering you? It was weird hearing him ask that. He had never been so concerned about my feelings before. Sorry, I was just thinking that I'll probably leave soon now that everything's back to normal. You're probably relieved to hear that I won't be here to bother you anymore. But just the thought of leaving this place I had called home for the last few months hurt. Man, my job is... I probably already got laid off or fired, or they just thought I died. Idiot, do you really think I want you to leave? Huh? Royal walked closer to me and bent forward, closing the distance between us. I instinctively backed away. This would usually be one of the times he would hit me, but instead I felt his soft lips touch my forehead. Okay. My heart started hammering against my chest. What was that for? Royal gazed at me, his cheeks slightly red. His lips curved into a smile that I thought was only reserved for Gold. My heart skipped a beat. Royal, where did you go? That voice. My heart sank. Calm yourself down, Aura. You have to go. Gold is looking for you. Royal opened his mouth as if he was about to say something, but I quickly cut him off. Go. I forced a smile and then left. Oh my gosh, Aura, how dense are you? My mind was set. I was going to go and fulfill my dream of becoming a chef. It hurt to leave everyone, but I didn't have a place here anymore. Everyone had asked me to stay, even Royal, but I already made my decision. I had just finished cleaning the room that I stayed in for months. I hadn't brought anything with me. My bag had been left somewhere in the forest, so packing wasn't a problem at all. Although Miss Maria did allow me to take some of her clothes. I looked around my room one last time. I was really going to miss this place. There was a small knock, and Gold popped her head into the room. Miss Aura, may I? Sure, and please, just Aura is fine. You're too formal. Gold stepped inside, fiddling with her fingers nervously. Are you really going to leave us? Everyone has done so much for me. I'm truly thankful for that, but I can't stay here anymore, Gold. But it's the other way around. If it wasn't for you, the curse wouldn't have been broken. I owe you my life, Aura. I waved my hands in front of me, embarrassed by her words. You don't owe me anything at all. An awkward silence fell over us. How about Royal? You can't just leave him, can you? My chest tightened. Royal and I have never been on good terms with each other. But then I remember what Royal had said before wanting me to stay. Gold walked towards me and took my hands in hers, her eyes shining with determination. The heart does not lie, Aura. I know how you feel about him. My heart has spent quite some time near yours due to the curse, after all. I opened my eyes in protest, but the loud thumping in my chest insisted she was right and that I couldn't deny it anymore. I was in love with Royal, but his heart belonged to her. I don't want Royal to be sad again. Not after he finally found someone he really cares about. Huh? That's impossible. It's obvious you're the only one he loves. Gold gave me a look as though I had just said the most absurd thing in the world. You got it wrong, Aura. Royal did tell me once that he wanted to marry me when we were young, but that's in the past now. We were kids, okay? You know, kids don't really mean things. And what his feelings he has for me wasn't love, but guilt. Besides, I've seen how he looks at you. It's the same way Lily looks at his brother, at Big Brother Soul. Really? I don't think it's that similar. I couldn't help but feel embarrassed, yet a part of me didn't want to believe her. Royal was so dedicated to Gold that I doubted his feelings would change just like that. I jumped up when I noticed that Royal was standing by my door. Speak of the devil. Do you need to talk to Gold? Royal looked at me seriously. I need to talk to you, Aura. Gold gave a triumphant smile as if telling me that she was right before scampering out of my room to leave us alone. However, once in the hall, she paused and smiled at Royal. Royal, you now have a new princess to protect. I do. Royal answered her without hesitation as he walked towards me. Whoa! What? Yes! This is happening! I gasped when I felt his warm, soft smile on mine. All too soon, he had pulled away, cheeks flushed. I was sure that my face must have matched his in color. I told myself a long time ago that I would no longer let myself get close to anyone. I closed my heart because I was afraid of losing someone important to me again. The more I cared about others, the more I hurt when I lost them. But when it came to you, it was just so difficult to keep my vow. You constantly got on my nerves and you didn't know when to give up. Then I found myself drawn to you. Royal, it's okay for me to be selfish just this once. Sometimes I just wanted to keep you to myself and never let you go. Deep down, I already knew the answer. Idiot, you don't have to ask, because I might just end up being even more selfish. Aww. I was once again pursuing my dream to become a chef, but I was no longer alone. I now had Royal by my side. He had given up his role as the deluxe butler to come fulfill my dreams with me. What? It had been a rough start, but with the deluxe support, we were finally able to open a small restaurant. What do you think? Today was Gold's 18th birthday, and they just asked me to provide the food for their guests. And just saying, they look so cute together. I love it. But I actually thought they were gonna stay at the deluxe mansion, and Aura was gonna be a chef there. I guess I was wrong. It would also be a good opportunity to showcase what our restaurant had to offer. Too sweet. But I made sure I got the measurement right. Where did I go wrong? Royal laughed. I was only kidding, it's perfect. I pouted. You're being mean to me again. I can't help it. You're so cute when you're flushed. See, just like that. Idiot. Royal leaned in and kissed me. I knew it. Knew what? You taste. Oh my gosh. You taste sweeter than the cake. My face burned at his words. Royal laughed again. He's more vibrant now. Nothing like the grumpy old bear I had met a year ago. Really? But the grumpy old bear was the one I fell in love with, didn't I? The deluxe curse had changed my life so much. I wouldn't have met Royal, not to mention everyone who had helped me along the way, if I hadn't stumbled upon their mansion. And now I'm looking forward to make more wonderful memories with the person I love. This is the best ending. For Royal, at least. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really love this series. Locked Heart is a really cute game, and I don't think I'm gonna play any of the other routes. I'm just gonna leave that for you guys to play, and I'm gonna play this on my own and see how amazing Soul and Dion routes are, but I'm sure I'm not gonna get to that pretty soon. And there you guys have it. Royal and Aura was so cute, and Gold, I really liked her too. And Lily, don't forget Lily, I know you're there. And Miss Maria didn't have enough screen time for me, but I really liked her. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click that like button and subscribe to my channel, and tell me in the comments below what you guys want me to play. If not, then I'll just choose a game that I really like. See you guys soon.